Hello, viewer. My name is Aziz from Shopping Internet Services, and I'll be demonstrating the use of SaleSniper. SaleSniper is an innovative system comprising of a mobile app for field agents, a supervisor reporting system, and Nigeria's most comprehensive geocoded database of businesses provided by Nigerian Yellow Pages. Of course, Nigerian Yellow Pages is Google's Nigeria partner for collation of Google Maps data, of which Shopping Internet Services is the provider of the back-end and front-end infrastructure. SaleSniper is targeted at sales teams and provides the following. SaleSniper provides ability to track and record field agent activities, enhanced market intelligence and extensibility, automated reporting, worksite market share tracking, generation of more leads, etc. The key users of SaleSniper includes agents, managers, supervisors, etc. And it's of worthy note that in this demonstration, I'll be making use of the generic version of the product, of which customizability and extensibility can be tailored to a client in live use. Having said all this, I will proceed this demonstration with when the supervisor onboards an agent. Of course, the supervisor is initially onboarded on the platform by an administrator. So now, I will navigate to the supervisor's dashboard to onboard an agent. On my screen, you can see the URL. This is the URL for a supervisor to log in. So I'll be logging in with this credential. This particular supervisor has been onboarded by an admin initially. So now I'm logging in. So I'll be able to onboard an agent to download, install, and use the application. Alright. So you can see available BDMs. BDMs are the business district managers. We have none currently. So I'll be onboarding one now. Add a new BDM. Let's do SaleSniper. The last name demo. The phone number. Let me give my phone number. Okay, this is my phone number. This is my phone number. My email address. I'll be inputting our email address. Let's do this. Plus demo at outlook.com. This is the currently login supervisor. So this agent will be tied into this particular supervisor. So I can create new guy. Alright, while this is loading, I would like to emphasize on the following. After onboarding an agent, an invitation email is sent to the agent's provided email during registration. That is this email that is on our screen now. An invitation email will be sent to that particular email. And this onboarding email received by the agent comprises of the link to download the app as well as the login credentials. So on my screen now you can see, okay, the agent has been created. This is the SaleSniper demo. This is the information. Alright, so let me go to my email address that I provided. So I'll be able to fetch where to download the link to download the app as well as my login. You can see, you see something like this, shopping room V2. You have been invited on room like this. If I click on this, email, so this is the email. Hello SaleSniper demo. This is the link to download the application. You click on this link for Android. Then this is my credential, Ejali something, then my password. So for here I'll be copying the password. I have the application installed on my phone, but if you don't, but for this demonstration I'll be clicking on this one so that I'll show you how to download the application. I'll click on this link shown here. Alright. Yeah, so the link is going to load something like this, SS Pilot, like this. So you just click on this blue button, download, to download. So it will download. After downloading, you install the application on your phone. But for me, I have this application installed on my phone already, so I can navigate to select the application and use the credential that was gotten via this invitation email to log in. So once you have installed the application, your interface should look like this. Alright, so I'll be using the credentials I created to log into the application. So I have Ejali plus outlook.com. Then my password, I copied my password in. Okay, so I'll sign in. So it's advisable for you to change that funny password that was generated while you were onboarded to your most preferred password to avoid forgetting your password, etc. So I'll be pasting that password. I'll be changing it to my own preferred password so that I can easily recollect my password. So now I'm changing the password now from the default password that was sent to me via email to my own. You can see, okay, password has been changed. Good. So now I'll be demonstrating how to onboard a new prospect. So I can click on this. Then it's going to load my list of prospects. It said I do not have any prospects attached currently. Currently, I've not created any prospect. Currently, I've not sent any prospect to my supervisor so that he or she can assign the prospect to me. So basically, I'm here to do anything yet on the app. So that's why you can see from the dashboard, you can see our list of our new or created prospect, our new or pending prospect, call plans and visit reports counter reading 000. So now I want to create a prospect now. I'll click on this bottom right plus button. On this prospect creation form, you will notice that the state, city, and address is auto-populated. You don't need to insert or impute your own wordings because they have to auto-populate. It's going to generate the data for you automatically, and you can view the address of the currently synchronized address on the map. If I click on this view address or map feature, it's going to load the address where I am currently. This is where I am. This is the prospect address. If I zoom in, I'll be having something like this. So currently I'm around this place. So that said, so I'll be putting the name of the employer. For example, let me use shopping internet services, my name, and this context. I'm using my name for this prospect. My name, Aziz, my last name, sector, information technology, category, software development. My state and city has not populated, like I said earlier. The phone number of this prospect, I can input my phone number. Please note that all the fields that are marked with red asterisks are compulsory, so you need to fill those information, else you'll not be able to submit this form. The position of this guy is a quality assurance engineer. Then my prospects, let the prospect type. So this guy is an individual prospect type. My priority, this priority is low. The contact date, which is the date I'm contacting the person. I'm contacting the person today, which is 14th. Then if a follow-up is required, if a follow-up action is required, you click on yes. When you click on yes, it's going to bring out another form telling you what's the follow-up action. For example, I can see probably this prospect I need to revisit. So when should I come? I should come in. So let's say tomorrow. Okay. Around what time should I come? He said I should come in around 3:30 p.m. Okay. So the summary of this is a prospect. It says summary, just something to just capture this guy. If you are choosing follow-up required, if you choose no, you don't need to fill in anything like follow-up action or follow-up date. It's only if you are choosing yes for follow-up required. That's why you have to fill in this information of follow-up action and follow-up date. So if it is a referral, you click. If it's not, you untick. Then you submit the prospect. Call plan. All right. Today you can see now hot prospect is scheduled. If I come on to this guy, now I can check in and submit a report. If I check in on this prospect, the first box you can see is subject. The subject is giving us a summary of the particular prospect you are visiting, the address of the person, the priority, the phone number, and the date, etc. If I want to submit a report, what's the summary of this report? I can write something, a summary. This is not an epistle. This is a prospective client. Simple. Outcome of this visit. You can kick off meeting, so to speak. Depending on what is defined by your supervisor. Follow-up required, none. I can submit my report. On submitting this report, I'll be checked out automatically. After submitting a report, you'll be checked out automatically. And before you can submit a report, the application is going to calculate whether you are within the vicinity of that prospect. If you are not within the vicinity of that prospect, you will not be able to submit a report. You have to be within the vicinity of a prospect to be able to check in, then to be able to submit a report as well. Alright, having said that, I would like to explain the concept of several flags that we have on our call plans. Initially, we had hot prospect to be scheduled. It was grayed out, like scheduled, it will be grayed out. Now we're having this prospect is now white and is fulfilled. In call plans, we have 3 flags. Is scheduled. Scheduled means that particular call plan is open for report submission, etc. If the call plan is flagging fulfilled like this one, it means you have submitted a report against that prospect. Then the third flag we can have on a call plan is when we have ongoing meeting. It will write the call plan will write in progress, which means a particular prospect has been checked in, but a report has not been submitted. So I'll be demonstrating how to do that right now. Okay, so let's come to this other guy. Okay, let me reschedule this meeting so that this meeting, the appointment will be I'll edit it so that I'll be able to check in again. So we are still within time range, so I can still leave it as it is, 14th of January, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We are still within time range, so I'll still be able to check in. Additional comment. Test ongoing meeting. Okay. Alright, so I've edited this guy now. So this particular call plan is now opened again for report submission. If I go back to this place, you can see all present, it has been grayed out and it has been flagged as scheduled. If I click on this guy and I check him to calculate whether I'm within the prospect vicinity, if I'm not, it will flag an error. So now it said meeting initiated. If I probably sway away from this particular menu or I kill the app completely, the application will keep on flagging I have an ongoing meeting, etc. So for instance, if I just leave this page now and go back to my dashboard page, the application is going to flag like you can see you have 1 ongoing meeting. I can even kill the app and once I come back to the app application, it's still going to be telling me I have a currently ongoing meeting, etc. You can see now it flags in progress, which means a particular call plan is open. I've checked in to that particular prospect. I've not submitted. I probably moved away from the place and from submission. So if I come back to my menu and I go to ongoing meetings, it's going to list all the particular prospect I've checked in and I've not submitted the report. Like this one I have, in this case now, we have only one, which is hot prospect. If I click on continue meeting, it's going to calculate again if I'm within that prospect vicinity before it's going to enable me to submit a report. If I'm not within the prospect vicinity, I will not be able to submit a report. So now it has calculated I'm within the vicinity, so I can submit this report. So let me just do ongoing meeting report. Okay, outcome of visit. Let me just do closed. I can select more than one. It's going to capture or follow-up required. I don't have any follow-up. If you have a follow-up required, like I said earlier, you can choose on yes. And once you write the follow-up action, the follow-up dates, then you can now submit. But in this case, I don't have a follow-up action to do, so I can submit my report. All right, you have checked out successfully. Now that's said and done. Now I have to report out. All right, so now let me do search businesses. Basically, search businesses is such that anywhere the particular agent is currently, anywhere the agent is presently, you can search for a business around the vicinity of that prospect. For example, probably I need a restaurant, or probably I need a bank, so to speak, in that area. I can search for that particular business. Let me search for an hotel here. Probably there's an hotel around my vicinity. So okay, I can see one now. You can see this green simply marks my current location, while the red marks my search. My search result says Warike Hotel and Suite is available, so I can just go there and do whatever I want to do. I can search for another business. If it's within this location, it's going to tell me if the business is available or not. You see, no business was found under this category within a specified radius. Alright, so it's telling me like there's no restaurant around this vicinity I am currently. That is within this radius. You have to your administrator is going to define the radius of your search, probably 10 kilometers away, 1 kilometer away, etc. So that basically covers it all. But before we end this video, I would like to assign a particular prospect to this my guy and to this logged in agent. So the person that can do that is a supervisor, like I mentioned earlier. So I will log on to the supervisor dashboard again. Then I'm going to assign that prospect that he created earlier to him, so we can see, so we'll see the progress of what we have on our dashboard. So if I come to the, I'm still logging as a supervisor. I can come here and click on manage users, manage prospects. If I click on manage prospects on the supervisor dashboard, it's going to show me all the prospects that has been created by all my onboarded agents. All my onboarded agents is going to list all the prospects they have created. So I can now decide to assign it to any of my agents. So you can see the shopping internet services guy I first created is still here. So let me assign it. Let me assign it to Ejali plus demo, which is the guy that is currently logging on the app. Once this prospect is assigned to that agent, then from the application, the agent is going to see that that particular agent has been assigned to him. You can see now saying prospect reassigned successfully. So if I navigate back to my application and go back and refresh this page, it's going to show me two prospects now. It's going to show two prospects now, because one has been reassigned and we had automatically assigned earlier. All right, I guess I've been able to enlighten you on the use of the demo application. Feel free to use it. Feel free to contact us. Send an email to loveshopping@shoppi.ng. We'll treat your tickets. We'll get back to you. Send us your feedback of the app usage, etc. Thank you.